9 on the server. We are waiting for the 10th to appear. So, we had our 50k follower giveaway, which was one of my knives. It was a StatTrak gut knife slaughter, minimal wear, and a bison signed by GetRight. So for 600k, we are doing a lot more.
This is actually kind of ridiculous. Like that's
it's awesome.
Like, that's a lot of stuff. I mean, before I think was it 300 or 400k where we did the double Dragon Lore attempt.
Yeah.
I think it was something like that. That was landmark. But this is nuts actually, because
So
you get that 2 Dragon Lore attempts in of itself is insanely expensive.
Yeah, and we're doing a StatTrak AK-47, which is not factory new. That needs to change. I believe it's field tested. And a bayonet blue steel. So even if you're not a subscriber, you can still win. You can see it says open raffle there. So there's a bayonet blue steel to be won, and StatTrak AK fishy gun, and the Dragon Lore. 2 Dragon Lore attempts, excuse me. So what that means is we've got 2 M4 Knights, and we will fill them with random guns. So either somebody wins a Dragon Lore, or they're going to win absolute crap, Dan. Again.
That's what it will obviously be, because we don't ever get anything good here. So
no.
But it'd be cool. How cool would it be though if we were actually able to give away Dragon Lore? That'd be quite cool.
Yeah. I like it this way. Like, you could buy a Dragon Lore. We couldn't buy a Dragon Lore because that would literally just clear out our budget, and it would be completely stupid. But rather than do that, I think it's more exciting to raffle for the chance to win like a Dragon Lore, and then the person can witness what they're gonna win live. But what if one day we do a Dragon Lore? We do a trade-up and a Dragon Lore comes out. Then what?
We could get 2 Dragon Lores.
Can you imagine how awesome that would be?
This is that. Yeah, but this is that kind of like degenerate gambling mentality. It's like,
I know, but it's awesome.
We could win the best thing ever.
But we'll probably win some socks.
It's like, oh, there's wasted loads of money. Let's try again, because we could make it all back, James. We just win that one thing. There's a chance, James. This is that degenerate mindset.
If we just multiply our original investment by 7, then maybe we can do it.
Maybe we can make back and break even on all that stuff that we spent.
And I was in the casino with some Counter-Strike players recently. I won't say who for their own privacy reasons, but one of them said, "Okay, I'm just going to get one £25 chip and put it on 0." And of course, Dan, 0 comes in. So they made £750 or something like that from just one bet on one number on a board which had 36 numbers on it.
I would say that I would always walk away with that, but then I would never ever play roulette anyway, because I don't like the concept of non-skilled gambling. So
get over yourself. It's fun.
It's not fun though.
It is fun.
No, but it's completely right. There's no skill there. To me, it has to have skill to be fun. I have to feel like there is skill for it to be fun.
I think if you just played it, you would find it fun.
No. Disgust me, James. I feel ill.
But you haven't played it. You haven't tried it.
No.
You might like it.
Because I don't.
You might like it, Dan.
No.
Although we shouldn't really encourage gambling.
Like come on, Dan. Let's go gambling, Dan. Let's go gambling.
Yeah, no, you and I should do it, but you should not do it. Well, probably.
I don't want to do it either.
No, but you have to do it because I want you to do it.
No, you can't make me, James. I have this thing called free will. You may have heard of it.
I'll find a way to oppress you, Dan.
Okay.
Press you onto a roulette table. Or something. I mean, when's this game starting, Producer East? Let's open a case. Oh my god. Come on. I can't take this. This is ridiculous. We're going to lose our jobs if we keep talking, Dan. Esports case. Alright, let's do, this is a raffle for everyone.
We didn't use the video. Where's the video?
Screw the video. Esports case.
Can we play the video now so people know what it is?
Fine.
It's like the reverse way to do it, but let's play the video. We already rolled the wheel. Span the wheel. Rolled it. Span it. Oh yes, and we haven't had a bison today. That reminds me. Oh, we did have a bison. We had an antique bison.
We did.
Never mind then. Never mind. I take that back.
Who's the winner? Who's the winner? It has to be, you know, this is an open raffle, so I don't know how you're going to do it. Maybe just, I don't know, no, we can't just pick someone. That wouldn't be fair.
It is basically random, though.
It was the esports case.
It was.
Actually, we could just open the case and do the raffle afterwards if it's anything good. That would be quicker. Do it the other way. Do it the wrong way round. It's not as fun, but who cares? Who cares, Dan?
I care.
Somebody cares. But it's Dan, so no one cares.
Alright. Okay, ready yourself for more disappointments. Indeed.
Negative. Nobody wins.
But after that.
Okay, so the knife is due to go live shortly. This is a semi-final match, Dan. Versus... I mean, not versus, but Karnal, who won their first match versus NXL. Where are NXL from?
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Indonesia versus.
Oh, we've got a Dust 2.
Malaysia.
So they play Inferno and Dust 2, Dan.
Nice.
Nice.
Into the north. All right, so I'm trying to think here. Okay, so yeah, someone tweeted me actually how to pronounce these names. So I'm gonna quickly refer to that so that we all understand how to pronounce these names.
NXL getting absolutely wrecked with a knife round.
So we got. I mean, as far as NXL goes, I have not the foggiest idea. But when it comes to
Doc Emmett Brown,
Aiman acap or acap, acap, acap. I'm gonna go. I guess acap, IMS kaze, and I think xevR is probably somewhat correct. What he tweeted me for that one was a little bit trolley, so I don't think that it. I don't. Did you see? That's what he tweeted.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
I will not say that. Okay then. Oh, it's Doc Brown. Emmett Brown.
I said that. Welcome to
Doc
20 seconds
Brown.
ago, Dan.
God.
Welcome to 20
sorry,
seconds
I was
ago.
scrolling up. I was not listening to you because you're full of useless information, James.
NXL going to start on the CT side. Karnal on the T side.
T-swide. Let's go. So
We've got Fong J, Dan. We've got Chris J, Spun J, and Fong J.
oh my God, we have actually got the Fong J, the Indonesian cousin of Chris J.
I can only imagine number one is called
Spun
Frigid.
Yeah, Frigid.
Or Fridge. Let's call him Frigid.
Frigid is good. So roseau there, gonna get one kill, but roseau will not be able to survive the onslaughts. And this onslaught will get the bomb down as well. So the terrorists are close to achieving their nefarious purpose of detonating their bomb of the C4. C4 shall be detonated, or at least that is the plan, as these NXL players go in for the retake.
Again, we have the Asian teams favouring 2 defuse kits in the pistol round. This is something we've seen consistently from every team so far. But they're going to get wrecked coming through the doors. And it's going to be Fong J to try and save this for his team, but it's not going to happen. And Sys won't get any kills either. 3 people surviving here for Karnal as they take the pistol.
Okay, so scout on kaze. So it's acap. It's acap. Acap. That's what he wrote. I don't know whether to trust him though. But if I can't trust people on Twitter, who can I trust? Well, be a quick tag on to IMS, and we have a push on Catwalk with the 5-7. FrostMisty going to go in, and he's going to find an easy frag, maybe a second one as well. The barrels are helping him a lot actually. He's going to pick up the kill. There's no headshot, so that barrels absorbed a lot of bullets. And 2 frags there, thanks to FrostMisty. Which will go down though.
It was good control of the 5-7 as well. Very calm play there. The bomb stuck in T-spawn at the moment. The full rotation coming in, but you can see the position that Sys has here. He could get a 1-tap with this P250. Oh, he's going to get a 2-tap, which will just do the job just as well. So now Karnal are in a difficult situation as they've got 2 people remaining with a scout and Galil. Hopefully his teammate can pick up that ump. Yeah, indeed he will. So things going to be a bit better here. They've got 42 seconds left, and Fong J could do a lot of damage here using these barrels to his advantage with that deagle. That range versus an ump, for example, will be much better. Ooh, straight to the face. So just the Galil left, and Aiman's got 25 HP versus 3. He's got no time to rotate either, and he will get double Ds. That's going to be a nice round for NXL.
Yeah, those dig shots were pretty on point, and they cleaned up pretty ridiculously actually. And it's really rare to actually see the pistol armor work that well on Dust 2. It's one of the harder maps because it's so open actually. And well, the scouts can always help, but if the T's play well, then it shouldn't be too hard. But it's going to be a really good economic situation for NXL, especially in the face of Karnal's poor economy. Got reset straight away after buying everything. Nice tag going in onto roseau. Good stuff here so far from Karnal with that early damage. But it's going to be a quick kill there. It's going to have Sys picking up 2 over by mid. And just 3 left now for MVP Karnal. They have no real map control. No one up Catwalk just yet. So what are they going to go for now? I mean, it's going to be hard to get up cap because of the ranges will play much more effectively towards these CTs. We got FrostMisty up on crossover, ready with the M4 to do the damage here, and he should be able to get some good kills in if they challenge him here.
Okay, so he's got lots of moving back to do to continue to have himself some 1v1s. And there's the first one. Going to allow himself to reload as well, so you can see Karnal just chasing the angle there, but that will allow them to plant the bomb onto short. But there's a 4-man retake here coming in from NXL. FrostMisty finding another frag onto kazex. Just XevR remaining. And he'll get 1 frag. The 10-second defuse will come in while the remaining 2 players go for the chase. And he's going to run and save his armor, see if he can pick anything else up. He may not find anything. And NXL will find their second round and will continue with 3 rifles.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to save no matter what. So yeah, of course, xevR's going to save his armor in Tech 9, but it's always really hard when you win the pistol and then get immediately reset afterwards. That's like the worst situation for your economy, because it's also the best situation for the opponent's economy, because they get such free rounds to build up the money. Is you have to pretty much double eco straight away. So, or just go pistol armor again, as we saw. So. Should be a 5-man survival. That's the aim. That's the objective for NXL. If they play the ranges correctly and the crossfires correctly, they should be able to achieve that right now. We've got 2 flashes here for Karnal, as right now they're spread out a lot, and you would want to see them all together because their only advantage can be the numbers advantage. That's the only thing they can really have in their favor into any potential engagements.
Boom.
Oh wow, was that over the top or through the doors? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, but there's a player on blue and he's not going to be spotted. That will be 2 quick frags for him. FrostMisty coming in to get the 3rd. Again, this is an eco round for Karnal, so xevR, who saved his bits and bobs in the previous round, will continue here. 45 seconds, though, is a long time to try and save some armor in Tech 9. So we may see him go for some damage, see if he can pick himself up a rifle. And the long range will be favourable for FrostMisty, who will take him down before he can even fire a shot. Nice round there by NXL. No players lost, little money spent in terms of nades and so on. So thereby this round will be minimal.
I know many people would say that I'm dreaming, but it would be amazing to see like one of these Southeast Asia teams get like top 8 at a major. Like that would be so cool to see the field, the global field open up so much. But we do have a bit of a take here into long. And lots of players. Oh dear, we're stuck on the smoke. Great. I wish this go-to bug would be rectified. But we're going to see at least what's happening on the minimap here in the kill feed. It's going to be trades that are effective here for the T's. 3-on-3 now for them. But still, actually, there is a player in pit. This could be problematic because they can't actually get in there. And they're going to go for the kill. They know there's a guy stuck at blue.
They've got a flank, though, from A site. Can he get there fast enough? In fact, he's going to be only one remaining, unable to save his team before he can get an angle on the plays on long. So he hasn't even found a frag onto long yet. He's going to have to chase it now and be up against 2. Wow. Things coming either way, but it will be the CTs who prevail, again surviving with 3 plays, including the AWP.
That's really unlucky, actually, because he got a dink on I think it was FrostMisty, but it was just clipped through the top of the pit area, so ended up being a penetration dink, so he didn't die. Very lucky there for NXL in that case, not to receive extra damage. But we'll have, of course, MVP.Karnal now looking at another eco situation. So NXL building that money pretty effectively. That was a really good defense. I mean, usually it's quite difficult to hold on to long with a rush like that. Like, you can maybe get quite a lot of frags, but they actually held on to long as well. The pit was not compromised. That's very rare to see in a push like that from the T's. So, you know, big props for that to them, and we'll have to see if Karnal can get some extra damage here. They really need to get at least like 3 frags really to keep the economy down, and make it so that NXL don't really make any money from their win bonus after the elimination victory. Bomb will be making its way into B, so if they can get the bomb down as well, that'd be really nice. But here comes roseau and frigids. They look pretty good at the moment, unfaltering on some of these shots. And the cleanup will be there for them. So now we get the buy of MVP.Karnal, James. What would you like them to do?
Buy guns, preferably. And some nades.
So James is calling this round.
And armor.
You got an AWP on kazex. How do you use these players?
Well, you right click to bring up a scope down, then you try and find someone in a crosshair, then you fire the gun. Those are my suggestions. He's going to be holding down the mid area, which will have two benefits. It will make sure nobody pushes into mid, but also allows him to try and take a duel there. Maybe get someone if they're trying to cross the door and hold an angle onto short. Indeed, the angle onto short is going to be held from short with the AWP, which they've realized. I think acap may be looking for a potential sniper angle, but is he looking for the boost as well?
That no stack could be the end of acap though. Oh, but he's going to move and spot the double stack, and the no stack will claim a single victim, but the return will be found.
But it will cost roseau half of his life. Man advantage now for NXL as they take down Karnal Kaze in the tunnels of B. The remaining players heading towards short. If they move slowly around this corner, they are surely going to fall to the AWP of Khong J.
Khong J doing Chris J proud. And there it is. Gets the shot. That was such a fine angle, but he will connect. And we have Aiman and xevR left. Good shot there from xevR onto frostMisty. Khong J is going to come in. He's going to deal with xevR. Knows where Aiman is, so should be pretty easy for them to clean up. In fact, he's going to take Khong J down with him.
Will he reach the AWP in time? No, that's going to be an expense for the NXL. Should they wish to replenish Khong J's AWP requirements, and indeed they will. It's going to be a lot of money coming out of the bank. 6-1 for NXL so far. So far, so good as far as they're concerned. Karnal finding the buy once again. But you can see the limitations starting to show Kaze with no nades and no helmet either, which means that all those M4s are AKs as far as he is concerned.
Okay, well, it's going to be usual deal at the moment from MVP, looking for the peak and the info, the entries into mid, whilst getting themselves up onto catwalk. They've got no one towards A long here, so it does really suggest that B push, but they're already going to lose their man here towards the B side of the map. So this is not a good start for MVP.Karnal in this round. And now we've got the catwalk take, but if NXL actually just push long, they will be able to flank and discover everything, and that's exactly what's happening right now. frostMisty's going to discover there's no one watching A long, and this could be absolutely huge free frag for him. Bit of an error there from MVP.Karnal, and they will get the trade, but the cost was very heavy, and they still don't have anything from this. They haven't pushed onto the A sites yet. They're trying, but it's hard. And
the information is there for the CT, so we're going to see the rotation as MVP.Karnal get a frag onto the site. So we may see an instant retake here. No one is in control of long at the moment, not the Ts or the CTs. That is a plant where they can defend it from the platform at long, but can they even get there? 3 versus 2, 2 people on slope. Looks unlikely at the moment. Only acap remaining. He will fall as well. So solid retake there by the NXL side, and they may delay that defuse just to so roseau can pick up that AWP.
A nice retake there from those two players of NXL. 7-1, so strong half so far for them. They're starting to reach a comfortable scoreline. They could be incredibly successful in this first half if they are able to actually just keep this ball rolling right now, because they're looking quite strong and pretty much across the board there. And that was a mistake from MVP.Karnal. They lost a man early for a picking opportunity. That can happen, but it was really in not having any ability to control Longhouse, which really bit them in the backside, because they didn't even show anyone was there. So very smart move, I think it was by frostMisty, just to say, hey, why don't I just try pushing this? Maybe there's just no one there. I've not seen any pressure here. So very well done by frostMisty. And now we can see acap is really adapted to this. Yeah,
now they are paying close attention to the long doors, and he's playing that old 5th LAN role that you used to see for NIP. Meanwhile, we have mid and short control from the remainder of his team. Nice pick onto roseau there from xevR, which will force rotation from Sys. Will stretch out the NXL side somewhat. Nice jump there to have a little gap over the smoke. Some more powerful one, although it does expose him a bit more as well. There's a 3-man push coming in, and they've just about identified where he is, but they haven't taken him down yet. Trade's coming in from frgd to take down Aiman and get traded on, and that's going to be the B-bomb site in control of the Ts for now. They're all on the site, no lurkers here for the T side, 3 versus 2. And it won't be easy with an AWP and an M4. We'll see if NXL opts to go for it. They have a Molotov. So in the right place, that could do some serious damage here. And I don't know if he's going to be able to escape. Oh, he's just about surviving there. Just a little bit too far away to find that, and that could have made all the difference, but they will have a 3-man crossfire and hold the sites.
The really sick thing there is that if you're in that spot with that Molotov, I think it's almost like a sure thing just to not ever peek there and almost bait your teammates, because that incendiary means that they don't think you're ever going to be there because they think that they've hit it. So that could be that's one of those really interesting spots. Well, it is a 7-2 scoreline, and this could work out for NXL because it could be the right round for them to lose. If they're able to close this one down, they can easily get a double-digit scoreline on the first half on their CT side, but we'll have to see if they're able to accomplish that, because they're going to lose a player right at the opening here, and we have potentially what could be a bit of a foray into middle from the T's. They're just going to be looking in through the double doors, and the CT smoke will go there, and this can be awesome because it can force out grenades from the CTs. You don't have to push behind it, and it also can force out peaks whilst they try to realize what's going on, and that could be an opportunity for picks. It won't be in this case, it would seem.
Man advantage here for Karnal. Just under a minute on the clock. And we'll see what the options are. The bomb is headed towards B, but we don't know if they're going to go for the push or not. We can see them trying to take control of long and pressuring short at the same time. There's a CT holding down Goose. No rotation yet from the remaining CTs. And that baiting will stop at long, and there will be a rotation. And a jump into CT spawn, which is going to make it hard for the CTs to rotate. They've lost the B bomb site as well. So now things are going to get very interesting indeed. Kaze in CT spawn. It's going to take down both the players rotating from the A site and find a player outside B as well, trying to finish him off with the Glock. And he might have nades coming his way, so he needs to do something quickly. Too many people for him to try and defend against, and that will be another round here for Karnal.
Yeah, so really good by them, because also in not losing anybody, they're going to avoid that situation where NXL could still maybe win a round and then reset them. That's not going to happen now. They've managed to actually survive with enough players and rack up enough money that they will be secure. So that's really nice for MVP.Karnal. This is possibly a large turning point. That's a nice nade straight in the face, and xevR's going to go down. They got 3 players early for that defense of long, and MVP.Karnal with that pick opportunity lost, they will fall back away from it. So once again, acap looking for the entries here for his team on middle, and NXL don't really have much in the way of information at the moment. I mean, it's just all standard stuff right now, and there's a minute left to go as well, so not all too much to spots. And they must be careful as well, because they are outgunned in this round.
Karnal taking it easy for now. Again, they're lacking the presence on long now that they are a man down. And we had Kaze holding that pillar position in B tunnels towards the entrance to B, but he's starting to move forward now. Let's see, Frigid looking for the information. Will get dinked and reset his position. And that's going to find him another frag, taking the Karnal side by surprise maybe there. So only 2 Karnal players left, and NXL looking good for the money now, but another drop into CT spawn will open the frags here for the T side, but there may be no more left as Aiman is the only one left. Going to get flanked as well from the A side, and that will be that 8-3 to NXL.
So now they have a clean round, and Karnal get reset. They have, let's see, they're going to get, if they lose this one, they get 1900. So after this bye, yeah, they're on eco if they lose this one, absolutely. That's not even close. So good position here for NXL to shut down the first half massively. MVP.Karnal must win this round if they want to get any chance of getting an 8-7. It has to start with this round, obviously, for the 8-7, but it could still be a 9-6 if they're able to win this round. If not, it's going to be much harder for them, just because of the way the economy will be for both teams. And so far, NXL have been doing quite well with the passive setups. We've seen more than once that the drop down from Catwalk into CT has happened, so that could be a leak in NXL's defense that could be exploited further into the future. Yeah,
there didn't appear to be any engagement there whatsoever. You can see Khong, he's been playing from the car position, but depending on the angle he's holding from the car position, if he's trying to support long doors as well, then he's not going to see them jumping in, and jump in for free they will. And it's Sys who's playing A slope at the moment, so especially when NXL are a man down, they're finding it really hard to avoid that situation, so nice exploitation by Karnal. But for now, there are 35 seconds left, nobody down or even tagged on either side just yet. And the B execute might be incoming. Acap is quite advanced on B slope and seems unspotted from the player who's playing A slope. In fact, he's going to get taken down though by roseau, but again, the B bomb site ends up in the control of Karnal and the bomb should go down here.
They saw their lurker alive as well on short,
exactly.
So should be pretty easy for them. And by this point, he's going to drop into CT. This is really annoying for NXL. Highly difficult to deal with a situation like this because he doesn't even have to peek. Just him being there is just going to slow them down. He will peek though and get taken out. So there's actually a chance of the retake here. This is actually possible now. So going to go straight on in. Oh, FrostMisty finds the frag. Oh, gets the second as well. The headshot found at the back of Plateau, and it's going to be the defuse as well. I did not expect that. That was a really nice round from MVP.Karnal. They had they were trying to fake into A little bit. Delay rotation, and they sprinted for the B split with the lurker still on short, which is like a very standard play, and they had the man in CT. Now it feels like MVP should have had that round for sure.
But another round for NXL it will be. You can see the AWP continuing here for Khong J, and I'm sure that J is deliberate.
Khong J, a bit less likely than the sponge.
Yeah, so early short presence here. I'm not sure if Sys can hear them as he is moving up the B slope. Indeed, he has an inkling that something's going on, and he's going to support his teammate Khong J and get the 2 follow-up kills after that AWP. Only 2 remaining here, and NXL needs to be careful not to give up any free kills. We're also going to find a frag through mid doors, and it will be xevR as the last man standing on short. He will go down as well. Clean sheet for NXL, making it 10-3, looking like a nice CT half indeed. Nice. I knew you were going to say that.
We spend way too much time together.
Yeah.
I worked out that I've casted probably this would be like the 73rd match or something in like just like around 2 weeks.
Nice.
That's a lot of games in,
yeah,
2 weeks.
There's more.
Yeah, there's like at least another 10, 12 more, I think, or maybe more than that.
More
in the next couple of days.
Give me more like that Britney Spears song, whoever it's by. I don't know.
I like it. I love it, and I want some more of it. FrostMisty working the A long, working that A long. But it's not going to happen. They aren't going to push on in. They're not going to even, I don't think, leave a guy there. It has burned them previously, so FrostMisty might be a little bit aware, but they have shown some presence there, so it should take a little bit longer before FrostMisty would feel like he is safe to go for a push there. Now we're going to have the aggression, the just general kind of pre-fires here from MVP as they try to take some early control. Well, not early control, but mid-round control rather, towards middle and catwalk. And they are walking out mid, I think. Now this is always good, because it can help you identify what setup the teams are playing their CT defense with. Now what are they going to find it? Pop flashed in. And we'll have a fallback here from NXL. So 2 players on the B site. Sys moving quickly up from CT, trying to look for a crossfire, but he smoked away. And in comes that B play. Looking quite good here so far, but Sys finds a frag, he jumps up on the box, and that's going to be very nice indeed. The bomb is down, it's being delayed right now from actually being planted, and this is being cleaned up massively. They still have to plant the bomb. This is very possible here for NXL.
That's always a smart decision, just running straight through the doors when he hears the plant sound to take out one of the 2 remaining players. To take the round for his team, gets the second frag as well. So 11-3 to NXL, looking to make it 12. We'll see what kind of buy comes out for Karnal. It's not going to be spectacular, that's for sure. Got the 2 Tech 9s coming out. 1 Galil, 2 AKs. 5 smokes, no armor on Kaze.
But there's a Molotov.
But there is a Molotov, indeed.
That'd be fire. He'd be spitting fire. We have 1 incendiary used on A long by NXL. Now, I'm not sure what has really been routinely successful for MVP. I'm trying to think where they found their most success, but I don't think there's any particular site or push that has been consistent for them. Even their long takes have not gone super well. But look at the adjustment here from NXL. They actually have 2 players in mid at the start of the round. They don't have a lot of presence on Catwalk. I mean, this is the variation to the standard setup, but it's a little bit more committed. Sys is like ahead of any CT smokes. So they're anticipating that there could be that play. They're very afraid. And he's very far away from rotating back to support Catwalk. So if they went Cat right now, that would be pretty strong. But he is going to slowly move back now that I say that. Kind of a bit backwards and forwards here.
Okay, so the nade starting to come out on shot for MVP. NXL look well placed to deal with it. Again, at Goose position, not sure how much Karnal know about this at the moment, but that's going to be a nice flash through the smoke, and they've spotted a player hiding behind the box. He is surely to go down. Teammate trying to save him, and I think there might be some miscommunication there. It looked toy after the first frag, but they still found the second. This is the last round of the first half, and it's going to be a one-man disadvantage for NKL as they try to retake. And the AWP will get swapped out after that quick firing shot for an M4. So 2 M4s versus 2 rifles, and still Aiman with only a pistol on the B-bomb side.
Yeah, this actually looks quite okay right now for NXL because the bomb's only just gone down. They've got the rifles, although FrostMisty will take quite a lot of damage, but there's 3 flashes for them to use. So they have to be fast. It's really Kaze who's very, very dangerous with that M4 by the big box position. And you'll see just why. Takes both quick kills on a great angle. And it will be 11-3 on that half. And so...
11-4, I think.
Sorry, yeah, 11-4. My bad. So... that's a rough situation. CT is can definitely be a bit easier, but the pistol is really a must. And we saw that even the pistol was lost for NXL, but they managed to bring it back with 4 guys surviving on their force buy after losing the pistol. Great dig work. Who was it from? I think it was it roseau, JZFB, Frost? I don't know who it was. Actually, he was digging, but one of them was digging very well.
4 plants in that round, including the last one there. At least 4. That's
what we saw on map 1 as well. Like a lack of the ability to get plants as the T side, because it strikes me because in a lot of the matches that we've been casting recently from Europe, we're seeing loads of bombs go down. We're seeing lots of bomb down situations. So teams are finding ways most of the time. There was that one match, Virtus Pro match, against TSM on Overpass, where there's like 1 plant. But that was because Virtus Pro were rushing them down as CTs and wrecking them. So there's a bit different of a situation.
Yeah, the Combine Harvester was going out and it was TSM getting harvested. Alright, so can NXL take this pistol on T side and try and close out this round, this match early? Or can Karnal prevail on the CT side and get back into this game we're about to see? But first it's going to be a rush B, don't stop. We've got the flashes coming in, the Molotovs as well. This looks pretty rehearsed here from NXL, and they're going to get the first frag onto the CT side. Have they seen the player and headshot? I don't think they have just yet. And he's going to get 2 frags. Kaze could have saved this for his team. That's going to allow his teammates to rotate as well. 3 versus 3. They have a kit on acap as they go for this retake. No flashes, however. They're just going to have to go and raw that.
Yeah, and they got the Julies as well jumping around. Julies for days. The Max Payne is doing it right now. It's just one-on-one. Aims. Oh, gets it with the Jules and everything. Beautiful stuff here, but does he have time? He should have time actually for this. So
he only had 8 HP as well when he started the duel with the final player. Just needed to be tapped once, but they couldn't find it, and he will clutch around for his team.
Very nice indeed. Now, it's not often you see Jules save a round. Often you'll see Jules lose a round. So,
if I saw them win a round often, I would question my existence then.
Yeah, the Jules are really bad actually, and you can't even like bind fire to mouse wheel up and down like you could in 1.6 and like use them as like the fastest rate of fire gun in the game. Like that was awesome. That was pretty awesome.
So basically saying you can't abuse the game mechanics with the dual Beretta.
Hey.
They was a bit absurd in the older versions of the game. Wow, look at that.
Squiggly lines for days.
Go TV hype.
Go TV is not good at playing Snake. But it's great on the P90. Yeah, they can't really get through the double doors, so clean up. And MVP.Karnal looking pretty strong to take this one, but some frags coming in here, and the bomb is making its way to B. They can probably get the bomb down here. The only issue is the lack of grenades to stop the CTs from just running in. So he's going to throw it over to get that's very smart, and actually getting an open plant and everything here. But there's no one in tunnels to really abuse that. Although of course it will force CTs Sys, who's actually playing the big box here. Can he find a quick snap? He will. Oh, there's a second one from Sys. Is it happening again from NXL? Picking up so many frags here with the pistols. One-on-one. Aiman going over the top now, looking with that P2000 for the frag. Can't quite find him. Doing the dance. Sys is doing a great job, but it won't be enough. Or will it? I don't think it will. He's got time. He's got time. There'll be time.
He has got enough time to find this defuse, and that's another round in the bag for Karnal. An expensive round. Ooh, that was a close one after all. It was an expensive round, and one that could have gone either way there. So close. Just a little bit. If he just missed, if he needed to do 1 or 2 more shots, maybe even with the defuse, he doesn't find the round there. But find the round he will, and the buys will continue from the CT side, but they're going to be up against the AKs now. With limited guns, you can see 3 fan masses on the CT side. All the helmets though. 2 kits. Lack of nades onto Kaze and Acap.
Yeah, the buy is so much better for the T's. Like it's way better. It's not even. It's not humorous.
It's not even funny, Dan. It's not even funny.
It's not funny. It's just.
There's not a time for humorous comments. It's serious, Dan. It's not even funny.
God damn. Alright, so we got 3 fan masters there for MVP.Karnal. No AWP, and probably no AWP for a while. LXL could have bought one if they wanted, but it actually works out, I think, to have the AKs because MVP.Karnal are playing really defensive crossfire kind of game because of the rifle situation. Look at these positions. You don't actually see this commonly used either, these 2 positions. By the blue container and the crossfire setup just across from it. They are walking into mid at the moment as they go for this play up catwalk as well. And there's still a player there. They haven't actually found the frag the CTs, but they know that he's in the smoke somewhere. In comes NXL onto the A-bomb site, and it looks like it's for free.
Yeah, and Sys has a good opportunity to hold down the rotation from short. Indeed, he will with a teammate on long. There are still 2 Karnal plays on long, actually, so NXL would want to hopefully get a flank in. Hopefully for them, get a flank in soon while Sys hold things down in mid. Those are 2 nice frags from him. And now Khong J is going to push in the short area, come back from behind and take down the CT, which means only Aiman remains, and he will have to go for the save here.
Oh, this is really brutal because they lost so many players in the previous round. They don't have any money to play with. I think they're on double eco, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they had anything left, so yes. I think so. They'll get 1900 from this one.
Dire straits, Dan. Dire straits.
So
dire straits, Dan.
So the best they can really have is probably around. I mean, they could force it up next round, but I think that I'd rather have a round with AWPs, to be honest, or an AWP and all the nades and M4s, than just buy up FAMASs again. Acap going for that sneaky peek. Oh, he's gonna snap down. Khong gets caught off, but he's gonna get a second kill. Very well done there by Acap. He might actually get them a chance to win this round.
Yeah, but his teammates don't have any guns. They're very spread out, far away from the mid area as well. You can see Acap with a sneaky position there. So the question is, can NXL sniff out the plan here, make the right decisions, go to the right site and get the bomb down? With plays intact so they can stop the retake. But once they breach a site, you have to presume that the players from the other site will be going for those AKs straight away. Got black helicopters flying past. And the creep is on, although now we get the sound cues from the players, which will allow the CT on car to position himself, but it will be all for nothing. IMS has picked up an AK, and we'll see if Acap can get something as well. No, he's going to go straight towards the B bomb site. They cannot afford to play the time game. He's going to try and force the issue here, and that will be IMS running away to save this rifle.
Yeah, when you're talking about the black helicopters, it makes you think, because of this, the Dust 2 environment, it just makes you think that like Gordon Freeman's like escaped. They're after him. They're sending in reinforcements. When's Half-Life 3 coming out, James?
Do you mean Half-Life 4?
No, Half-Life 3.
You mean Half-Life 3?
That's what
there's been so many Half-Life 2s, I don't even know what's going on anymore, Dan.
Definitely.
There's episode 1, episode 2. I think there was an episode 3, wasn't there?
No.
No?
Don't think so.
I don't know what's going on.
There was only 2,
Half-Life 4 confirmed. Maybe I'm getting confused with Fallout 4.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused with Fallout 4 then.
Producer is chiming in our ears. There has never been a 3. There has never been a third sequel of any Valve game, which is actually true. Which is kind of disturbing. We have so many 2s now.
So what do you want to get? Half-Life Condition 0?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Because that would be a PR nightmare.
That'd be hilarious. It would actually be hilarious. But anyway, back into the match. NXL with a significant lead on Karnal here. Karnal desperately trying to stay in this. But you can see the limitations here. Kaze with an oomph. Nades limited. Helmet starting to disappear. Not that it matters. Versus 4 AKs and an AWP. And again, there will be presence in mid. For free. But I guess it was baits. Because in came the hook from xevR.
Yeah, that's a tough spot actually. You know that there should be a player looking from either CT or site, but you don't know who's going to be looking and when, so it's a bit of a gamble, but at least his friend Sys can get the trade. Khong J over by A. Long picks up the kill. That's massive now. Long is held by NXL, so they have everything in place to just do a beautiful A site hit if they really want to, but they can also play on this knowledge because MVP should preemptively be rotating players and throwing in all the nades. Oh no, that Molotov. Oh, they were even going to spot Karnal's Aiman through the smoke. This is not looking too good. Another entry from roseau, and Kaze stands alone with the AK-47 Wasteland.
All his avenues of opportunity being denied. And again, you can see top mid, you've got Sys there with 1 HP, just watching the flank, should the flank be required. Should pay attention to this kind of position because it is and can be very important. If you have a player all the way back there rather than playing short from the site, it makes the hold a lot easier. But maybe we will see a hunt here from NXL for the last player, Kaze, currently hiding on the B bomb site. But they're not really hunting that much. Let's have a very quick look at the money on the T economy, and they can't really afford to.
So I have this AK as well. I really love the post-apocalyptic themes on pretty much everything. It would be what's this? Anyway, it would be really cool to see like a wasteland range of skins in this game, like just a bunch of skins with a post-apocalyptic theme. And I don't know, I like that kind of stuff. My inner misanthrope, James, it just craves nuclear fallout. So we're gonna have to see if a comeback can be made by MVP.Karnal here. They're on a very poor buy, and they have a normal setup. Oh, they're looking for aggression here through upper dark. Now, Frigid's ready with the AK. He's going to get a quick frag there. The trade attempt comes in, but it will not be successful. And that is B open. So they're sprinting towards B because it's open. But NXL just sitting pretty, just looking for those rotates and then picking up the kills as they go across. Yeah,
excellent play there. Showing to be a team with very good decision making there. They can try and rush and take the site, or they can try and punish Karnal for trying to hold the site. And that's exactly what they're doing. Kind of reminds me of something from fighting games. When you play a character like Zangief, you don't try and grab them, you try and punish them for trying to avoid the grab. But finally, the push comes in to the site now. That's going to be a nice flash. We've got heavily tagged players here for NXL, and IMS could tag these players down, but the flank is going to come in from NXL at just the right time to take the round and save their players from having to rebuy. Match point, and many of them. Karnal 9 rounds behind.
Yeah, they got the AWP out on Kaze though. Now, what would be really nice is a quick pick. There is a number of ways to try to do that, or try to attempt to do that, but we'll have to see whether or not they're actually going to be able to pull that one off, because so far NXL have been playing a pretty tight game as far as the picks go. And what is this position from FrostMisty?
He's looking for pop flashes. So if they push through the smoke, he can mount an offense for his teammate.
Get that fast kill in indeed. So no more pushes in upper B. They've got a bit of taste in their mouth from the last time they tried that. And there's 3 players towards B for MVP.Karnal. They've pretty much left A completely open, gambling that there would be something more towards mid and B, but there was not. It was a. So this round is just falling apart for MVP.Karnal at the moment. They are getting completely wrecked by NXL. This team, NXL from Indonesia, they have some Counter-Strike over there, James. They got some Counter-Strikes.
Yeah, and it looks like we will probably see them tomorrow at this point, as there are only one player left. At least going to get a consolation frag there, and then 3 versus 1. Ooh, look at that movement. He's going to find himself another frag, and this could be on here. It's not going to be, proving an insurmountable task to take down the remaining 2 players, and that will be NXL going through to the next stage. So we will see them in action again tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, they're going to be in the final now, because that was a semi-final game. if that's correct. I'm pretty sure that's correct. So I don't know if we have an updated bracket. So we'll check the bracket before we close out the stream so that we can actually let you guys know how the progression has gone for all the teams. We can keep track, or rather we can track the progress of some of these teams and see who they've beaten, where everyone's from. Because that's kind of the cool thing about this. We've got teams from all over the place, which is brilliant. From Southeast Asia, of course. We're not going to let Europeans in here. We're not going to let Oceanic players. They have their own leagues, James. They have their own broadcasting leagues.
They do indeed.
They can go away. They can go home.
No.
So, I mean, one thing is we're going to be getting more service for SEA. That's definitely going to be coming, because now we're in the region. We will be slowly improving it as much as possible. So, all right, here we can see that the road to success here. MVP.Karnal able to defeat Detonator. I think we got a 9 instead of a 0 there. So, or no, never mind. Okay, the 16 is not showing on. Okay, there we go. So, as we can see here, Karnal did a pretty good job. I think some people. I mean, I was looking forward to seeing Detonator. I wonder if the ping was a bit too much of an issue, because some of them had over 100 ping, and they might not be used to playing with that at all. So that's I'm not sure. It's one of the things, and we saw them only on Inferno. It's best of 1 as well, so it's not like the biggest indicator of a team skill, but I'm sure we're going to see like loads more of them in the future. So that's really cool. I mean, I don't know if they are the best team in Japan. I don't know if
it remains to be seen as far as we are concerned.
Exactly.
We need to see these guys in action more.
It's so enigmatic, isn't it, James?
And we can't wait to do that.
We will unravel the enigma that is Southeast Asia here on FACEIT TV as much as we can. But yeah, we've got teams from Singapore, Malaysia, China, South Korea, Vietnam, Indonesia, Japan. It's awesome. All right, guys, we will see you later on tomorrow for the remainder of the Southeast Asia Launch Cup matches, which will conclude, of course, with 2 winners taking home $1,000 for first and $500 for second for this Launch Cup, respectively. But until then, remember to follow the channel so you get notified when we go live. And if you're a new viewer, just checking out the Southeast Asia action, then, well, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you tomorrow.